Hello guys, welcome to Smart Talk. I'm Neha Full. Today I will teach you about the remaining lesson about few, a few and the few. So I teach you about what is the exact difference between few, a few and the remaining is about the few. So here I write that about few. So in your daily life you are very familiar with this determiner which is few. So I explain you that few is used with plural nouns. Okay, few is used with plural nouns and it denotes scarcity and lack. So here I added it denotes scarcity and lack. So they are almost negative in meaning. Negative in meaning. So friends, notice that few is used with what? Plural and uncountable nouns, and it denotes scarcity and lack. Okay, scarcity and lack. They are almost negative in its meaning. Okay, so this is about why we use and what is the difference between few. And now I explain you this with some examples. So here I write a sentence. He had few friends, and I added here he felt lonely. Felt lonely. So he had few friends. Why I write here few? Look at here. Very first, it is used with plural nouns and it denotes for scarcity and lack. They are almost negative in meaning. So here he had few friends and felt lonely. So its reply must be in what? In negative form. So here it means almost no friend. So this is about he has almost no friend. That's why I use here few. Okay, so here now I explain you about a few. You have to notice that what is the difference between few and a few. So now I teach you about a few. So here I write it denotes a small amount or number. Okay, it denotes a small amount or number, and I added here they have a positive meaning. So this is about a few. So what is the difference between few and a few? In few cases we have negative meaning, but in a few it stands for we have positive meaning. So this is the exact difference between why we utilize few and a few. So here I explain you about by using some sentences Why we use here a few? So I write here a few numbers were. A few numbers were absent from the copy. It means that a few numbers were absent from the copy, and you can also write a few members were absent from the meeting. So here, why we use a few? That's why, because a few stands for positive meaning. Very first, it is about positive meaning, and it denotes a small amount or the number. So here I am talking about a few numbers. I am talking about a very small amount of numbers were absent from the copy. So here I write in a copy about some counting. So some numbers were absent. That's why we use here a few, and I explain you by using this example, which is a few members were absent from the meeting. It means that's why a few stands for positive meaning. So it is clear that certainly, definitely some members were absent from the meeting, and it denotes a small amount or number. It means not all the members were absent, but some members, a few members were absent from the meeting. That's why I use here a few. Now I explain you about why we utilize the few. So now I explain you about the few. This is the exact meaning of the few. Very first, the few is followed by relative clause. Okay, friends, relative clause, in which I added here a condition in which that is often omitted. So here the few is also followed by relative clause in which that is often omitted. Means we have to put that somewhere. We just have to put that. It means I explain you it by using some sentences like the few girls who came to see the match soon went away. So carefully look at this sentence, why we use here the few. And the second is the few spectators who came to see the match So here I utilize the few. But why? Why I utilize the few? It means very first, what is the exact meaning of the few? I write here the few is followed by relative clause in which that is often omitted. Means we can adjust that in the sentence. So very first I write here the few girls who came to see the match soon went away. So it means there are number of girls. Okay, so that's why it is counted in plural cases. When are we talking about more than one things, person or places, it means that this is in the plural noun sentences. So here I write the few. The few girls that who came to see the match soon went away, and this is almost similar to that sentence which is match were disappointed with Pakistani's batting. So here the meaning of the few is same. Now I hope you understand what is the exact difference between a few, few and the few. So I will meet you in the next lesson with some few and huge topics. So goodbye for the time. Bye bye.